understanding my experiences come from a $35 million business, and with that complexity of business, it takes a lot of resources. It takes a lot of what I call right people in right places, but also under the journey of myself, Anthony, it's been a lifetime journey of self-employment. So that mindset is heavily geared towards that I can achieve what I set out to achieve. The mere fact that I've done this before, the results that I've achieved on a financial and personal level have been outstanding. But understanding the process of a business is fundamentally the same. Okay, so now as I look at this as a circle or a growth or a rotation or a process or a methodology, however you want to look at it, there's going to be different times of your life in business that are going to get changed. Now we can break this down into personal as well, but let's look at the mindset. So I've already been through that and had a bit of a moment around that. Now, to understand from mindset, we've chosen to go into business. Now we've got to start to manage a certain amount of things. We're going to have different, we've got to go out and promote ourselves as a one-person business, as a 10 or 100 people. We're going to be looking at the marketing. How do we do that? This way, that way, now with everything that's available. But we've got to actually be able to put ourselves in front of people before we actually get to a sales conversion. Now, understanding the sales conversion is a huge component, because reality is we've got nothing until we've got something in the way of a sale. So even though we might have had the mind to go out, we might have done all of our planning and preparation, created all of our promotional materials and business cards and what have you, we still need to actually interact and get conversion. So we start to talk about sales funnels and this and that. And again, it depends totally on the size of your business. But let's say now that we've got the sale, and let's just for the discussion, we've got to put a deposit down, and we've come to an agreement on a sales value. We're going to have to do our accounting in our different countries, different tax rulings and different what have yous. But understand here that we've got a whole different need and necessity. We've got to deal with accountants, we've got to deal with bookkeepers, we've got to deal with this person and that person. And the reality is that they've got their own best interest in their business, and how have we connected through here is really going to be the core objective. So we've got a desire, I need a bookkeeper or I need an accountant, and how much of experience have we got to effectively measure what we're managing in our business model through our mindset experience. So then let's say that we've got these people around us, and we're going into, we've got our sale, and we're underway, and we're providing a service, or we're providing a project or a product, and we might have to go into what I call productivity mode. Productivity is, by definition for myself these days, a series of small tasks taken to actually get to the net end result. Whether it's a service, as in a physical service where you're going to create a website, for an example, there's a series of steps involved in that project. If you're providing just a service, then there's going to be a series of steps in what service are you offering. It might be a plan, it might be a methodology, it might be an email campaign or something like that. There's a certain amount of tasks or steps involved in that service. So now let's say that we have to outsource, or we have to find the right people. I look at that now as resources. So we're going to have to recruit the right resources to grow our business. All the meantime, we're going to be growing our mind, and we're going to be expanding in this circle, which is the consistent component. Now, with the Breakthrough for Life membership program, what we've done is we've actually created software, we've created different training programs, we've created different methodologies to teach you and empower you, so that as you come through these circles, you'll actually be able to net result, have a more manageable business. Now, when I say manageable, it's measure what you manage and measure what you manage and manage what you measure. If you don't know what you're measuring, then how can you possibly manage it? If you're dealing purely on emotional decisions, then you'll effectively always end up in a stressed situation. By having measurement numbers, you'll end up with a net result of manageable information. You can have qualified discussions, and you can have qualified and tangible discussions with the other party. So that's where the whole Breakthrough for Life program really comes in. We've started this off on a very low budget entry point, because even though I've been putting this together for some 3 years now, I'm still not completely clear how you actually want to be communicated with. So you're going to have a mindset issue, to me, a management issue, a marketing issue, a sales issue, accounting, let's say, issue. You know, how do I manage so many tasks and delegate responsibility while I'm still providing the actual service that I do? I need more help, or I need more resources, and how do I find those right people? So what we want you to do in the Breakthrough for Life community is actually drop us a message, ask us a question, and allow us as the technical department and the skill sets in the background to sort of connect you up to the right people in the right places here through our network. At the same time, we'll be giving you an e-class or lessons or video tutorials like we're doing right now to actually illustrate why we've chosen this person, how we're doing this task, the reasons that I would be following my trusted, we'll call it, my skill sets. So that's how we'll be looking at populating this out further. As you know and I know, business is an eternal journey. It's eternal as long as we choose to go down that path, and it's eternal for as long as we're on the journey of enjoyment. So for me, this is the opening doorway, and I've started off at a ridiculously cheap $47 a month. Now, understanding ridiculously cheap, I'd be charging anywhere above $297 an hour for my time, and that's just simply not affordable to a lot of people as well. So that's the reasoning, so I can empower more people in a more cost-effective and time-friendly way for everyone involved. All right, hope that articulates it reasonably clear, and we'll see what we can do from there. But again, business growth fundamentally includes all of these components, and what we're trying to do is start to articulate that to you clearly. All the best, and take care from Anthony. Have a good day. Bye.